So, hello everyone. In this video, I'll show you how to solve problem solving using trigonometric sum and difference identities. I'll write the steps by hand and explain them as I go. So, let's get started. Okay, so the first step we'll do is solving a sum identity using a sign. Solving a sum identity using sign. Okay. To solve an identity using a sign, let's get the formula first. So here's the formula. Formula. Sin parentheses A plus B parentheses is equal to sin A plus cos B plus cos A and cos B. So that's the formula. Now let's get started. Let's provide an example for this. So example is find sin 30 degrees plus 45 degrees. So step 1. Identify A and B. A is equal to 30 degrees and B is equal to 45 degrees. Step 2. Substitute the values into the formula. Sin 30 plus 45 degrees equals sin 30 and cos 45 plus cos 30 and sin 45. Now that we substitute them into values into the formula, now let's do the step 3. Use known values. Okay, step 3 is use known values. Which is sin is equal to sin 30 degrees is equal to 1/2. Cos 45 degrees is equal to square root of 2 over 2. And cos 30 degrees is equal to square root of 3 over 2. And sin 45 degrees is equal to square root of 2 over 2. Now after the step 3, which is use the known values, now let's proceed to step 4. Okay, step 4, which is multiply and add. Multiply and add. So sin 30 degrees plus 45 degrees is equal to 1/2 times square root of 2 over 2 plus square root of 3 over 2 times square root of 2 over 2. So let's break down. After you multiply, it will become like this: square root of 2 over 4 plus square root of 6, which is 3 times 2, and square root over 4, which is 2 times 2. Now, the final one, let's copy the denominator, which is 4, and it will become 2 plus 6. So the final answer is sin 75 degrees is equal to square root of 2 plus 6 over 4. That's it for solving a sum identity using sign. Okay, after solving a sum identity using sign, let's proceed to solving a different identity using sign. So first, to solve this problem, let's first know the formula. Okay, formula is sin A minus B is equal to sin A cos B minus cos A cos sin B. Now, for example, find sin 60 degrees minus 30 degrees. So, again, step 1, identify A and B. So, the A and B is A is equal to 60 degrees and B is equal to 30 degrees. Now, step 2, substitute it into formula. Okay, when we say substitute, let's copy this to this. So it will be like this: sin 60 degrees minus 30 degrees is equal to sin 60 degrees cos 30 degrees minus cos 30 degrees sin 60 degree 30 degrees. My bad, this will be 60 degrees. Okay. Now, step 3. Use the values. Okay. Sin 60 degrees is equal to square root of 3 over 2. Cos 30 degrees is equal to square root of 3 over 2. Also, cos 60 degrees is equal to 1/2, and sin 30 degrees is equal to 1/2 also. Now, multiply and subtract. So to multiply and subtract for step 4, let's do this. Let's open in the parentheses. Square root of 3 over 2 times square root of 3 over 2. Let's remember, this is different from sum identity, but also we use the same formula or steps. Okay, so let's copy also this 1/2 times 1/2. Now, to faster solve it, 3 times 3 is 3. No, I mean 9. And now for step 4, then let's go back to multiply and subtract. Okay, so let's proceed to 3 times 3. Square root of 3 times 3 is equal to 3. And 2 times 2 is 4. Minus 1/2 and 1/2 is equal to 1/4. Now, it will become 3 minus 1 equals 2, and copy the denominator. To simplify, it will become 1/2. So the final answer will be 1/2. Now, after we're done with solving a difference identity using sign, now let's do the solving identity using cosine. Okay, so 3 is solving identity using cosine. Now, again, to solve this problem, let's first know the formula. Okay, the formula is like this. Formula is equal to cos A plus B is equal to cos A and B plus sin A sin B. Now, for example, let's find this. Find the cos of 45 degrees plus 30 degrees. Okay. To find this, let's remember, or let's proceed to the same step we use in finding or solving the sum identity in sine. Okay, so first one, let's remember, is identify the A and B. So step 1 will be A and B is equal to A is equal to 45 degrees and B is equal to 30 degrees. A and B. Now step 2, let's arrange or substitute the formula in the same steps as above. Okay. Step cos 45 degrees plus 30 degrees is equal to cos 45 cos 30 plus sin 45 and sin 30. Okay, that's it. Now step 3. Step 3 will be multiply and subtract again. Now, so multiply and subtract. Let's do this formula. Okay, it will be the same as using the sign. Okay, so the formula is cos 75 degrees is equal to square root of 2 over 2 times square root of 3 over 2 plus square root of 2 over 2 times 1/2. Now, let's do the multiplication. Square root of 2 times square root of 3 is equal to 6. 2 times 2 is equal to 4. Minus, no, it will be plus, minus again, my bad, minus. Square root of 2 minus 1/2 equals to 2. I multiply again. And copy the denominator. Now, for the final answer, let's copy the denominator and 6 minus square root of 2. So that's the final answer. Cos 75 is equal to 6 minus square root of 2 over 4. That's it for the solving identity using cosine. Now, okay, to proceed to checking difference identity using cosine, as what I've said, when you do this type of solving, it will be a same step from sine to cosine. Okay, so let's proceed. For this, let's do the same step, but instead of plus, it will be minus. Okay, so number 4 is checking difference. Forgive the noise of roosters. Checking difference identity using cosine. Cosine. Okay, the formula is like this: cos A minus B is equal to cos A cos B. If this is a minus, then we'll be adding this plus. Okay, sin A sin B. Now, let's provide an example. Example is 60 degrees minus 45 degrees. That's the example. Using the exact same values again, or using the same step again, identify the A and B. So step 1 is cos A is equal to 60 degrees and B is equal to 45 degrees. Step 2. Step 2 is substitute the value. Okay? Cos 60 degrees minus 45 degrees is equal to cos 60 degrees cos 45 degrees plus sin 60 degrees sin 45 degrees. Now, step 3. Again, step 3 is subtract. I multiply and subtract. Okay, so multiply and subtract. You use the exact same value. Okay, Okay, cos 15, because 60 minus 45 is 15, so we're finding the 15 degrees, is equal to 1/2 times square root of 2 over 2 plus square root of 3 over 2 times square root of 2 over 2. Okay, multiply. Let's do the multiplication. 1 times square root of 2 is equal to square root of 2, and 2 times 2 is 4, plus 3 times 2 is 6, square root of 6, 2 times 2 is 4. Now, the final answer will be just like this. Copy the denominator. Square root of 6, because higher number, plus square root of 2. Okay, now that is the answer. Cos 15 degrees is equal to square root of 6 plus square root of 2 equal pi over 4. Now that's the checking difference identity using cosine. Now for the next one, let's proceed to tangent. Okay, now so for this, let's do the tangent one. Solving sum identity using tangent. Now here's the tricky part, because in tangent it uses the different kind of formula unlike the cosine and sine. Okay, so the formula of tangent will look like this. Tan A plus B is equal to tan A plus B plus tan B over 1 minus tan A tan B. Now, as you can see, it's a different formula from cosine and sine. So, now, let's solve an example for this. Example is tan 30 degrees plus 45 degrees. That will be our example. Now, let's proceed to using the correct values, or exact their exact values from the unit. Okay, tan 30 is equal to 1 over square root of 3. Tan 45, on the other hand, is equal to 1. Now, to find the tan 75 degrees, it will look like this. 1 over square root of 3 plus 1 over 1 minus 1 square root of 3 times 1. What is this? The cos 45. This is the 45 degrees, and this is the 30 degrees. Multiply the numerator and denominator by square root of 3. Okay, multiply the numerator and denominator by square root of 3. So, parentheses 1 plus square root of 3 times square root of 3 plus 1 over square root of 3 minus 1 again times square root of 3 plus 1. Okay. To do this, let's proceed to the denominator first. It will become 3 minus 1, and the numerator is 1 plus square root of 3 parentheses and square root of 3 plus 1. Now, let's subtract the denominator. 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. So the denominator is now 2. 1, the denominator will be 1 and the square root of 3 plus 1 plus 3 plus square root of 3. So the final answer is 4 plus 2, and then square root of 3, which is this denominator of 2, of course, is equal to 2 plus 3 square root of 3. So tangent 75 is equal to 2 plus square root of 3. Now that's the answer for a sum identity using tangent. Okay, now so let's proceed to now we're done with the sum of identity using tangent. Okay, so now we're proceeding to different identity using tangent. Okay, of course, same for any, it's not the same formula. It may looks like it's the same, but there will be a change, a small change. Okay, so the formula is tan A minus B, of course, minus, is equal to tan A minus tan B over 1 from ganina, from before it's minus, okay, now it's plus tan A tan B. So have you noticed the only thing is changed is the sign, like the operation we use, okay? From the sum is we're using the minus, now we're using the addition. Okay, so let's proceed to example problem. Example is tan minus 60 degrees minus 30 degrees. So using the exact value, tan is equal to tan 60 degrees is equal to square root of 3, and tan 30 degrees is equal to 1 over square root of 3. Now let's do the equation or the solving. To find the 30 degrees, which is the 60 degrees minus 30 degrees is equal to 30 degrees. To find the 30 degrees, tan 30 degrees is equal to, let's do the problem using a formula. Square root of 3, which is the tan A, and square root minus 1 over square root of 3, tan B, plus, over 1 plus square root of 3 times 1 over square root of 3. Now 3 over 1, copy that. 3 minus 1 over, copy this, by 3 over 1 plus 1. 3 minus 1 is 2 over pi 3 over 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. And now, the final answer will look like 1 is equal to over square root of 3. So tan 30 degrees is equal to, tan 30 degrees is equal to 1 and square root of 3. Right? It's the same, right? Okay. That's all for using check difference identity using tangent. Okay. Okay, now that's it. We've worked through 6 different examples using sum and different identities for sine, cosine, and tangent. Okay, thank you, and I hope this step-by-step explanation helped. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.